that we are. All right, there we go. Okay, so happy Wellness Wednesday, everyone. My name is Rhea Moore. I'm super excited to be here. I love doing this. I am a diamond ambassador with Plexus. So I started Plexus as a retail customer. And then I decided I loved it so much and I kept forgetting to reorder it. So then I signed up for as a preferred customer. And then I loved it so much and saw so much change in my oldest daughter, that I signed up for to be an ambassador because I was like, everybody needs to know about this. And a year later, I was a Diamond Ambassador. It still am, and able to stay home with my kiddos and be there for my husband who travels regularly and still bring in a six-figure income into my household. We've paid off medical bills. My oldest daughter has brought a lot of medical bills for my oldest daughter. I'll get into that story. So we've paid off debt. We've been able to travel, and this all even during the sorry, that's my phone. I mean my watch. Let me take that off. Even during the pandemic, so it has been such a blessing. Plexus has been such a blessing for us. Our health has changed tremendously, and so I will share that the health of my entire family, not just under my roof, but my extended family, the family I was born into, my parents, my and then my in-laws and my cousins. So I love and adore Plexus. So I am a health coach, a certified health coach, and certified Pilates and bar instructor. My master's is in public health. I was in big pharma. I worked for Eli Lilly, which is a large pharmaceutical company. I was in the diabetes division and mental health division for about 10 years before I started doing what I really went to school for and what I loved, and that's community health and development. So I used to run the and coordinate all of the health fairs and the free health screenings out in the community for a 700 plus medical center in Louisiana. And I loved doing that. And then when my oldest daughter was born at 23 weeks, I left my career to be her caregiver. And so her story is a big part of why I'm so passionate about Plexus. And I'll share that when I start screen sharing. But I just like to upfront let people know who they're listening to and why I'm so passionate about this. And I thank you. I thank you for joining us. Please make sure to put in the chat your name and who invited you. Why? Because a lot of times it won't say your full name, your first and last name. And we want to know who invited you also, because we have promo codes that we want to use on you when you purchase your Plexus. So make sure you do that, because we don't let friends pay full price, right? Okay, so I am going to go ahead and start screen sharing, y'all, and get right into it. I don't want to take up too much of your time on this wonderful Wednesday. So change your gut, change your life. What in the world does that mean? Okay, so let's look at this. These symptoms. These are all connected to your gut health. These are all the symptoms that you can be experiencing because you have bad gut health, because you have a leaky gut. Another word is, intestinal permeability or dysbiosis, which just means it's imbalance between good gut bacteria and bad gut bacteria in your system. So, y'all, go ahead and please put in the chat. We encourage you, we want you to put in the chat different symptoms that you're experiencing right now. And if you're already on Plexus, please put in the chat symptoms that you were experiencing, and now since you've started Plexus, you are no longer experiencing them. I'll go first, okay? I'm not gonna put in the chat, I'll just say it, okay? Sleep problems. Lord, today I had so many sleep problems, y'all. I was on Ambien for the longest. I stopped taking Ambien when my daughter was in the NICU, and and then she came home and she was on oxygen and feeding tube and different countless monitors. And I mean, you need to be able to wake up. So clearly, I stopped taking Ambien, and I haven't taken Ambien since. And I was struggling with sleep problems for so long, and it was not until Plexus that I actually am sleeping again. I'm sleeping. I'm going to sleep. I'm staying asleep. I'm waking up in the morning with energy and able to go walking before my kids wake up. So that was just one of my many symptoms that Plexus has gotten rid of. Also, y'all, inflammation, runny, itchy nose, sinus inflammation. So I would get sinus infections every couple months. Haven't had any sinus infections since being on Plexus, and I'm not on any of my medications. And if it was a medication for sinus and allergies, I was on it, y'all. I was on it. And so praise God, I'm not on any of those medications, and I'm not experiencing the postnasal drip and the sinus issues and the sinus pressure and the sinus headaches and all that. Also, y'all, the cold hands and feet. So my hands and my feet would be cold and like tingly, like this numb feeling when I would wake up in the morning. Don't experience that anymore. My ADD. Don't experience that anymore. Brain fog, don't experience that anymore. Let's see what else. Oh, my thyroid dysfunction. I haven't had an overactive thyroid. My thyroid levels are back to normal. And then bloating and gas and indigestion and acid reflux, craving of sugar. Y'all, I mean, I could just go on and on and on. That's just a few of the things that I no longer experience since being on Plexus. And all of these symptoms, y'all, are connected to leaky gut syndrome. And so this is why we say, change your gut, change your health, change your gut, change your life. Because up in this picture up top here, this is your gut before Plexus. It is has this just it is that dysbiosis, that imbalance, right? You have more bad bacteria and less good bacteria. And you have this leaky gut, this fungal overgrowth. And nobody wants to look like that, y'all. And that top picture, nobody wants to look like that. Bottom picture, this is your gut after Plexus. Okay. You had this balance of your good gut and bad gut. Listen, we are supposed to have 80% good gut bacteria and 20% bad. We're flip-flopped. Majority of people in our society are flip-flopped for various reasons. I'll name some. Overuse of medication. So think of birth control, steroids, antibiotics. Also, what puts us out of balance in our gut health, give us bad gut health, pollution, stress, processed foods, sugar in our foods. I'm going to say those two things again: processed foods and sugar, which is everywhere. It is next to impossible to be able to go through your day and not eat anything that is processed or just filled with sugar that shouldn't be in there, right? Just filled with extra sugar. And that contributes to our leaky gut. So all of these, just a lot of different things y'all contribute to our leaky gut. And so this is a really good picture of what leaky gut means. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's your gut is leaking. And so for all the reasons that I just mentioned and then some, your gut goes from being a brick wall to a picket fence. So if you see right here, this is what your gut is supposed to be. Your gut is your GI tract, right? So think about your GI tract supposed to be like a steel trap, this brick wall, and it is your barrier. It protects your system, just like our skin protects our insides from all the pollution and the toxins outside. Our GI tract protects our system, our insides, from all of the bad stuff. So what happens over time is our GI tract starts to open up and it turns from a brick wall to a picket fence. And so now it's leaking and it's not able to protect our systems anymore. What's leaking in there? Toxins, food particles, just like all these chemicals and everything in our body. What's causing this picket fence? Everything that I mentioned, right? That fungal overgrowth, that buildup. Guess what? That yeast buildup. Yeast feeds on sugar. Okay, all the sugar in our food. So y'all, all of this, it's like this constant cycle, and it is resulting in this leaky gut. And so what happens when all this gets into our system and we no longer have that protective barrier of our GI tract? It's now getting into our bloodstream. What happens? Autoimmune issues, mystery symptoms, like the IBS symptoms, GI issues, brain fog, ADD, food sensitivities, food allergies. Y'all, listen, how many people do you know? I'm one of them, that all of a sudden can't eat what they used to be able to eat. You're like, hold on, I never had issue with dairy and now it just takes me down. Or hold on, I used to be able to eat this and now I can't. What is happening? It's because your gut is like, I can't do it anymore, y'all. It is a picket fence now. I can't be a barrier anymore. Everything that you've been doing to yourself, everything you've been eating, everything this world has been doing to you, that brick wall is now a picket fence and everything is getting through now. So you have these food sensitivities, food allergies, autoimmune issues, GI issues like bloating, nausea. You have this brain fog, and a lot of people are like, wait, I don't feel like myself anymore. What's happening? I don't feel like I used to. Something's going on with me. We think it's just age. Y'all, it's not. It's not. Yes, it gets worse as we get older. That's because your gut is leaking and getting worse. But when you turn 40, it's not, you're not supposed to be feeling like this. It's so stop blaming it on age or the kids driving you crazy. It's your leaky gut. But guess what? Good news. Your gut can be repaired. Your gut can be repaired, and how it can be repaired is with Plexus. So that's why when you change your gut, you're going to change your health. You are going to change your life. I am living proof. So this is me at age 40 when before I started Plexus. And this is me at age 42, about a year into Plexus, somewhere between 6 months and a year into Plexus. And y'all listen, I was teaching my classes. I was teaching about 3 to 5 classes, at least 3 to 5. I mean, at least 3 classes a week, sometimes 5, because I would substitute a lot for people. I was running a half marathon, drinking my water, my beetroot shots, my wheatgrass shots, eating plant-based. I was exhausted. I was one of those people saying something isn't right. I don't feel like myself. Something's going on. And I was doing all the right things and I just couldn't figure it out. I added Plexus. I added Plexus as supplementation. And this picture on the right is me about 6 months into Plexus. I'm 2 years older than the picture on the left, but I look younger. I weigh the same, but it's that inflammation. I'm 120 pounds in each picture, but there was so much inflammation. Also, if you look over here, y'all, I mean, I'm literally aging backwards with Plexus. This is before I started Plexus, and this is during Plexus. And so when you repair your gut, not, I mean, you just change your life, you change your health, and not just on the outside, y'all, on the inside also. 70% of your immune system is in your gut. So when you change your gut, when you get your gut healthy, you're going to get your immune system right. And that is so important. It's always important, but we know for obvious reasons in the middle of this pandemic, y'all, and going, I don't even know if it's the middle. Is it the middle, the end? Lord Jesus, we don't know. But going into this fourth wave, right, that they're talking about with in this pandemic, it's so important to have our immune system strong. And 70% of your immune system is in your gut. And this is, you can read this, I won't read all through it, but at Johns Hopkins University, their School of Medicine, Dan Peterson, who is an assistant professor of pathology, talks about your immune system is actually in your GI tract. And it's so true. It's so true. Once my family started taking Plexus, we're consistently taking Plexus, my kids' immune health changed. They weren't sick all the time, especially my oldest. So this is a picture of my oldest. This is the 23-weeker I was telling y'all about. And so we used to always be at Texas Children's Hospital. And this is one of her annual visits. She's seeing all of her specialists in this picture. Every year she goes to see her specialist. And this picture on the left is before she started Plexus. And these are all the issues she had: her eczema, her migraines, asthma, gastroparesis. So that is a chronic condition where you can't digest your food, and it just wreaks havoc on your entire system. I wouldn't wish that on anyone in the world. But also delayed cognitive processing, ADD, and she was also underweight. And this is her in 2019. This is her next evaluation at Texas Children's Hospital. She had been on Plexus a little over 6 months. And y'all, I mean, the changes are phenomenal. You can see in the picture, I mean, she's connecting, she's healthy, she's sitting up tall, she's a healthier weight. Her cognitively, she improved. Also, her asthma, wasn't dealing with her asthma, she wasn't dealing with her eczema, she wasn't dealing with her migraines. And so when I say you change your gut, you change your life and you change your health, I'm not exaggerating. And listen, y'all, I'm not sitting here trying to say, hey, Plexus is going to cure migraines. Plexus is going to cure, your asthma. No, but I'm saying that when you focus on your gut health, when you repair your gut, when you focus on that inflammation, your gut health, your blood sugars, which are the 3 things that Plexus focuses on mainly, and the 3 things that will dictate your health. When you focus on those 3 things, your health changes. Even these chronic issues, y'all, especially autoimmune issues, we're seeing a lot of that and a lot of allergies. I can't stress that enough. So this is why I'm so glad y'all are here. And this right here, this picture right here is why I am constantly sharing Plexus. I started sharing Plexus mostly with my other special needs moms. And just moms in general. This is my oldest daughter. I have 3 kids now. My oldest is now 13. They gave this child 48 hours to live. She's 13 now. And then I have a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old. And so I really started sharing about Plexus because of what it was doing for my kiddos. My 9-year-old doesn't cough anymore all throughout the night. She wouldn't cough during the day, but as soon as she laid down, y'all, she would have this dry cough all at night. Started the Plexus chewables, that's gone. My 4-year-old, she started Plexus right before she turned 2. And she used to just have all this wetness all the time, this coughing and just like nasally, and none of that anymore. And so I started sharing mostly for my kids. And then I started experiencing my own health wins, and I just can't be quiet. So I'm glad y'all are here. How else is Plexus, Plexus and focusing on your gut going to change your life? Your weight, y'all. So listen, we think to ourselves, okay, I just can't lose weight. I'm at this plateau. I can't get my metabolism moving, or I'm doing everything I can and nothing is changing. Guess what, y'all? It's your gut health. It's your gut health. Your body literally can't do it. One, when your gut health, when you have this leaky gut and you have an unhealthy gut, your body can't take in nutrients. So you're constantly hungry. Your body can't absorb the nutrients that you're eating. So you're constantly hungry. You're not feeling satisfied. Also, your metabolism is just not happening because you have this leaky gut, this fungal overgrowth, and your body just can't do what it's supposed to do. It's just completely out of whack. And then your body is unable to, like I said, absorb those nutrients because you're not completely digesting your food. And it's just this vicious cycle, this really vicious cycle. Also, you have the inflammation, your blood sugar is out of whack. So when you have these dips and spikes in your blood sugar, you're going to crave sugary foods. You're going to crave more processed foods. When you have these spikes in your blood sugar, y'all, it doesn't really have much to do with, your willpower. It's more so because your blood sugar levels are high, you're craving sugar. Your body is literally tricking you into wanting more sugar. When you get your gut health right, which also Plexus does, is get your blood sugars in balance. And I'll go over exactly what products do that in a second. Then you're not craving these foods. You literally are eating differently. Your metabolism is working. You're taking in those nutrients. You feel better. You feel full when you're supposed to feel full. You're not just constantly reaching for things because you think you're hungry. It is life changing. And going into your gut health and your weight. This is my friend Dana. I just love and adore Dana so much. And I love sharing her pictures. And this is all within the first 6 months of Plexus. And Dana started Plexus, y'all. She said some of her thyroid removed, and she was just having to take naps. She said she was living off of Diet Coke, having to take naps regularly throughout the day, just couldn't stop gaining weight, couldn't get her energy back. And you see, she's wearing the same shirt, y'all, right here on the left and on the right, she's wearing the same shirt. This is all in the first 6 months of her being on Plexus. So I love this story. And even you can see a change in her skin. I love it. Speaking of skin, so you can kind of, people are glowing, right? When I was talking about aging backwards. So I used to have melasma. So melasma are these like spots on your skin, like right here. So I used to have these dark spots like on each side of my face, and it got worse with each pregnancy. And after my third pregnancy, there was really no concealing it. It was like these darker spots right here, and those are gone, y'all, since I started Plexus. That's something else I forgot to mention. It's just phenomenal. I used to have liver spots. Those are gone since starting Plexus, which makes sense because that's fungal. And Plexus is has antifungal, especially in our probiotics. So stick around, y'all. I'm telling you, if you name it, your gut health will fix it. You change your gut, change your life, change your blood sugars too. We mentioned blood sugars. This is my friend Danielle's story, and this is her blood sugar log. She started Plexus in February. And she's showing like her February numbers, and then this is her numbers in March. And I recently spoke to her, and she's like, "Ray, I got to send you some updated pictures of my blood sugar log," because she's like, they're even better. Danielle's diabetic. Plexus has helped her get her blood sugars where they're supposed to be. And Danielle she was doing all the right things, y'all. This is a picture of Danielle on the bottom right. She was eating healthy, working out. She just could not for the life of her get her blood sugars in check. And she was like, I'm watching everything I eat. It was Plexus, in addition to her healthy habits, that got her blood sugars right. And Plexus actually helped. She's like, and I'm not craving stuff. It's easier to be healthy now, because she's saying since she was on Plexus, she's not craving all those sugars that she was before, that she was fighting. It was hard to say no to. It's not hard to say no to those now. My friend, Dr. Petrie, I love and adore Dr. Tracy Petrie. So she's gotten so much in check, or changed so much with Plexus. Her A1Cs, her blood sugars, her lipid panels, her cholesterol. And she's also lost weight. So this is a picture of Dr. Petrie, 2019, not on Plexus. This is Dr. Petrie, March of 2020. She started Plexus in February of 2020. So, and this is a picture of her in March. And this is a picture of Dr. Petrie, September 2020. And this is a picture of Dr. Petrie with her Plexus Lexus. She, just like myself, earned a Plexus Lexus just from sharing, y'all. She's a dentist. She owns and runs 2 dental practices in Houston. And she is so passionate about Plexus like I am, that she is sharing Plexus and has been rewarded with a Plexus Lexus. It's amazing. Again, so many different ways you can change your life with Plexus. So I also like to add lungs, y'all, because of this pandemic that we're in, and because of what Plexus has done for my child's asthma. But your gut health is connected to your lungs also. So when you have this a good healthy gut microbiome, then that actually improves your respiratory system, which is so important right now. We talked about our immune system in this pandemic, and let's talk about our lungs. Now, listen, y'all, please understand, I am not saying Plexus is going to prevent COVID. Plexus is going to cure you from COVID. No, but what I am saying is that we can do what we can do to make sure that we are healthy, if God forbid we come in contact with this, okay? Because it is not over. And that's I feel so much better knowing that my family is taking Plexus amid this pandemic. So your lung health is directly connected also to your gut health. This is my oldest daughter. You know, she couldn't run track like this before with her asthma, and now she is. So this is a picture of her winning a medal at the Special Olympics Texas. And Plexus is helping her be able to do these things. So also the last connection, right, that I'll talk about before I go into the products is the gut brain connection, y'all. So there is a direct link between our gut and our brain, meaning when your gut is healthy, then you feel different. You're the serotonin, you know, that happy hormone, 90% of your serotonin is in your gut. So when your gut is healthy, you are producing that natural happy hormone, and you'll see a difference in your stress, depression, anxiety, your mood. I have seen a difference myself. I'm a direct, like a prime example of how getting your gut healthy can positively affect your mental health. So don't discount that, especially now. We all need to be focusing on our mental health. It should not be taboo, and healthy gut will help you get there. So I am going to stop sharing for a moment right now because I want to quickly go over the products. We are hitting about 25 minutes, and I don't want to keep y'all too long. So let's go over the products quickly. One of the things that I love and adore, and is really that end all and be all, is the triplex, these 3 products. So remember at the beginning of the call, I mentioned the 3 things that will dictate your health. That is your gut health, inflammation, and blood sugars. And so triplex truly, truly focuses on that. The triplex is made up of these 3 products: the Slim, Probio 5, and your BioCleanse. So let's start with the Slim. The Slim is an anti-inflammatory. We call it the pink drink. It's pink because it has beetroot juice in it, or beetroot in it. And so beetroot is one of the most anti-inflammatory foods on the planet. So that it's an anti-inflammatory. It's also a prebiotic. Think about it like as a fertilizer. It's helping your body grow those good bacteria. So you're in a healthy balance of 80% good bacteria, 20% bad. Also, y'all, it's going to help balance those blood sugars. So it has chromium in it, and chromium is going to keep your blood sugars balanced. Remember, I talked about what your wacky blood sugar levels will do. So not only will it help you crave good foods, but also you won't be crashing throughout the day. So y'all, like 2 p.m., 3 p.m., I was no good to anybody before Plexus. And now I'm not crashing. And also I don't, isn't, I'm getting energy before, 11 a.m. And then I'm not crashing at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. because I have those good balanced blood sugars. And it just gives you, sustained healthy energy throughout the day. That's the Slim. The second part of the triplex is the Probio 5. So the Probio 5 is a probiotic. Remember I mentioned that antifungal and why that's important, and how that fungus feeds on sugars, and just sugar is just all in our diet. So Probio 5 has an antifungal in it. So I've been on a lot of probiotics in my life. I've been on a probiotic because I've been, since my 20s. I've been seeing a gastroenterologist since my 20s, and I'll be 44 next week. And this is the first probiotic, y'all, that I can feel a difference. I used to always take them because I knew, being in the health and wellness industry and just from my own, just educating myself, I knew that you have to have a good probiotic. You have to have a probiotic. I thought I had a good one because I was spending money on it. I was buying it from Whole Foods. So I just assumed it was good, but they weren't. They weren't. Probio 5 is. Here's why. It has that antifungal. It also has a digestive enzyme. And also, y'all, it's in a capsule, a freeze-dried capsule. So it's those strains of probiotics are not going to die when they touch your tongue and they hit your body heat. That's why a lot of probiotics you have to refrigerate, because they die when they're in heat. The warmer climate, they die. Guess what? As soon as it touches your tongue, they're dying. So that's why I didn't feel any difference, y'all, because those probiotics weren't even getting to my digestive system. They were dying in my mouth. With Probio 5, you don't have to worry about that because it's in that freeze-dried capsule. So those are the major differences. You'll have to just go and buy like 3 or 4 probiotics to get what you get in the Probio 5. I love and adore this. Now think of the Probio 5 like you're scrubbing your toilet. And the BioCleanse is like you are flushing your toilet. The BioCleanse is the third product, the third part of the triplex, okay? So Probio 5, you're cleaning, you're scrubbing that toilet. BioCleanse, you're flushing all of it out in a good, healthy, natural, gentle way, in the way you are supposed to, not in a harsh way, not in a laxative way, not in a way you can't make it to the bathroom. This is helping your body do exactly what it's supposed to do. Regularly eliminate. Okay, whatever you want to call it, BM, eliminate, poop, whatever you want to call it, y'all. Okay, BioCleanse helps you do that. It also has magnesium. Magnesium is super important. A couple of things to Google after this call. Google magnesium deficiency, and everything's connected to. Google gut health. And if you just put in your Google thing, if you just put in the search bar, if you just put Google gut health and it tries to finish that search for you, you will see everything that gut health is connected to. But also Google magnesium deficiency. So BioCleanse has magnesium in it. That's super duper important. It's going to oxygenate your cells. You want your cells oxygenated. You'll feel better. Your body's in balance. It's just all around some good stuff. So those are the 3 products that make up the triplex. I really like the triplex. I started on what's called our Family Health Essentials welcome pack. It had all the kids vitamins, the adult vitamins, the triplex, because I started Plexus for GI issues. But a lot of people start Plexus for weight loss, to get their blood sugars where they need to be. So Plexus has plant-based weight loss supplements. The MetaBurn. A MetaBurn is a metabolism booster and fat burner. And so y'all, it's going to burn all that stubborn fat, belly fat, thigh fat. It's going to boost your metabolism. I love the MetaBurn. And also the Balance. This in conjunction with the Balance is phenomenal. So the Balance is the other plant-based weight loss supplement that Plexus has, and it's a carb blocker. It's going to block up to 48% of carbs and sugars. Okay. So also, y'all, if you're going to start Plexus for weight loss, start with the lean. Make sure you have the lean also. This is a protein shake. It is delicious. It comes in vegan, lean whey protein. But if your goal is weight loss, use the lean as a meal replacement. Use a lean as a meal replacement, and it's really good. Like it will fill you. You can actually use it as a meal replacement. You can replace a meal, and it tastes delicious. So those are the lean shakes. Also, y'all, we have 2 types of Slim. So I showed you the Slim that I showed you before is the microbiome activating Slim. That's what I started off with because I was starting for my GI issues. But if I wasn't starting for weight loss, if you are starting for weight loss, it's the one that a lot of people start with. Start with the Hunger Control Slim. The Hunger Control Slim will curb your appetite. It will help you feel full in a natural way. It has more fiber in it. Both of them are these packets. You put the packet in. I'll show you a packet. You put it in room temperature water. Put it in room temperature water because you put it in cold water, it clumps up. But this is a Slim packet. So you can throw these in your purse. Y'all, I love and adore Slim. You don't want to go a day without Slim. Put it in that water bottle, shake it up, and drink it. And I actually put my active supplement with my Slim in the same water bottle. So the active is our plant-based energy drink. It's in a packet, just like the Slim. If you know anybody who's addicted to coffee, drinking 5-hour energy, drinking Red Bull, drinking Monster drinks, get them the active. And if you are a mom, you can thank me now. Go ahead and order you some active because you need it. Trust and believe. Okay, this has changed my mom game. So I put active and Slim, 1 water bottle, shake it up. I also put my collagen in it. I like it in one fell swoop, y'all. I need simplicity in my life, right? So I can't be thinking about 3 million drinks, right? So I'll put it all in one water bottle, and I'll put the active, the Slim, and my collagen. My collagen has also helped me get rid of the melasma, those dark spots I used to have. So, and y'all, this is a big old tub of collagen, Put 2 scoops. You can also put your collagen in your Slim shakes. It's really good. Let me say this. it's tasteless and colorless. So I don't mean it's good in the fact that you can taste it. I mean, it's good that you can't taste it. You just put it in there and it makes it smooth. It makes your coffee smooth. A lot of people put it in their coffee because it makes their coffee drink smoother. That's the collagen. So those are the weight loss supplements, the energy supplement, also our collagen. But y'all, we have so much more. One of my favorite products, one of the first products I started with was the kids vitamins. It's a multivitamin and a probiotic. It's a chewable. It's for kids. It's one of my favorites. But we also have the adult multivitamin, which is called the X Factor Plus. So this is the adult multivitamin. Y'all, it is jam-packed with vitamins. I love this. Strengthen your immune system, grow your hair, skin, nails. It also helps with menopause symptoms. That is the X Factor Plus. Take it with food though. It is jam-packed with vitamins. I've never been able to take a multivitamin without eating when I take it. And this one's no different, except for the fact that it works. It's a higher quality than what you're going to find on the grocery store shelf. But take it with food. I've never not taken it with food. Because I don't want to find out if this one will make me nauseous too. But just to be safe, go ahead and take it with food. Also, y'all, there's the Omega X. So the Omega X is the omega vitamin. It has omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. This is for brain health. This is for heart health. I take it because I'm no longer on my ADD medicine. I give it to my 13-year-old for her ADD. My 9-year-old takes it just for her immune building. My husband takes it, but it also helps me sleep. So I mentioned I used to have sleep problems. I don't anymore. And I know for 100% that that's from being on the triplex and the Mega X. That combo has helped me sleep. I've gotten my gut health right, so I don't have those sleep problems, and Mega X. And I sleep well, I sleep good. Also the E supplement. If you are experiencing chronic pain or inflammation, get the E supplement. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's for chronic pain. I take it. My husband takes it. My 13-year-old takes it every night to keep her migraines away. My husband has knee issues, so he takes it. And I take it just because I know the importance of having an anti-inflammatory in your diet. And I see the difference in my before and afters. And I'm like, oh, I don't want this inflammation to come back. So that's why I take the E's. There's also the nerve supplement. I can't give you my personal experience on nerve because I've never taken it, but it is for any like nerve issues that you have, the nerve supplement is good. Now, I have some friends who are on Plexus who have MS, and they swear by the nerve supplement. They love the nerve and the E's, especially for their MS. So what else? Oh, we have the kids, just to wrap it up. We have the kids drink. So this is like the kids pink drink. It's like their vitamin drink. So my youngest two drink this. My 13-year-old, she drinks the microbiome activating slim like I do. I mix it up. I give her a little bit of mine. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. When she first started Plexus, we hadn't come out with the kids drink yet. So I just kept her on the microbiome activating slim. Because she's before was dealing with underweight, so she didn't need the hunger control. But listen, for your kiddos, my 4-year-old and my 9-year-old, they drink the Mega Kids microbiome. It's the kids drink. It has DHA, choline, lutein, like everything you find in breast milk. So it's really good for their development, their brain health also, and their immune building. We have the Joyome line. We have an AM serum and a PM serum. I use that on my skin. Love and adore that. We also have our newest product, the Hydrate. Y'all, I love me some Hydrate. It's so good. My 9-year-old loves it. She runs track, and she would always complain about how Powerade and Gatorade slowed her down. And I didn't like that stuff. I actually don't. There's so much sugar that I never bought it, but my husband would actually buy it for her during track because we live in South Texas. It's hot, right? So, whenever she would track in July in Texas, Lord. So, he would buy her Gatorade and everything. Well, in July, we came out with Hydrate. Plexus came out with Hydrate. So I'm super excited about that. She's been drinking the Hydrate, and she's saying how it doesn't slow her down. It doesn't slow her down when she's running track. And so all of my kids are drinking the Hydrate, especially during the summertime. I'm drinking the Hydrate. I see I feel different. And side note, it keeps you, I'm finding that I'm especially regular with the Hydrate, which makes sense because I'm hydrated, right? But just another thing, if you have any kind of constipation issues or any issues with being regular, the Hydrate will also help with that, I'm finding. That's from my own personal experience, I'm just saying. Okay, so those are the products, y'all. I like to go over all the products. It's a lot. It's a lot of good stuff that we are offering, and that's why it's important for you to reach out to reach out to the person who invited you to this call and let them know like, okay, these are my health goals. These are my top 3 health goals. And tell me what welcome pack I should start with. What I mean by welcome pack? Well, let me hit the share button again. Okay. So how you get started, y'all, is you get started with a welcome pack. And so we will help you choose the welcome pack. There are a lot of different options. You can get the smaller welcome pack for 109. I got to turn this light off, y'all. I'm like, it is like so hot. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. I have my light on so y'all can see me good. And I don't know if y'all can hear me. I'm like, like trying to catch my breath because this light is just hot up in here. I don't know if my family turned that temperature up. But anywho, so you can start with a larger welcome pack or a smaller one. So the smaller one is 109, and you get 3 products with the smaller welcome pack. So, and it's a lot of different options, y'all. You can get the triplex, or you can get the weight loss supplements like the Lean, the Hunger Control Slim, and the MetaBurn. You can get the kids vitamins. It's a lot of different options. Or you can get the larger welcome pack for 209. That comes with 7 products. That's what I started with because listen, when you purchase your welcome pack, that's when you get the biggest discount. You can only purchase a welcome pack once. You'll get a discount for the next 12 months. You'll get a wholesale discount, but you get even a bigger discount, like over 40% when you purchase your welcome pack. So, and this price is after that discount. So I always say get more bang for your buck. Get the biggest welcome pack you can, which is the 209, because you'll never get this big a discount again. Again, there are a lot of different options. So the person who invited you, they have that promo code. You're going to talk to them. They're going to follow up with you. If you don't hear from them tonight, then you follow up with them and say, hey, these are my symptoms that I'm trying to get rid of, that I need Plexus to get rid of. What welcome pack do I need to start with? They will help you. We will help you get started on the right welcome pack. You need to be consistent, y'all. You gotta be consistent. I can't explain to you how much our health changed in my household when we were on like month 3 of Plexus, and then month 5 is just phenomenal. I saw a significant change in our health and after 3 months of consistently taking Plexus. But in month 5 is when we were off of all of our medication. And I mean, asthma, migraine, sinus, headache, anxiety, like all of those meds were like around month 5 and month 6. So I'm just saying, when you're consistent with it and continue taking it, it's such a change, y'all. But listen, we are not just trying to say, hey, take these supplements. We want to help you with a lifestyle change. We are here to help you on your journey to health and happiness. So everyone who purchases a welcome pack from us, this is not something that Plexus does. This is something that our team does. We are partnering with someone who I'm good friends with. I grew up with her, and when she had a studio, she's moved back to Louisiana, but when she lived in Texas, in Katy, Texas, I taught at her studio. Her studio was voted best studio in Katy like 2 or 3 years in a row. And her name is Kenyatta, Body by Yada. I love and adore her. But listen, she does online classes now. And so when you purchase a welcome pack from us, from your with your welcome pack, you will get links to her classes, 3 classes a week. Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Saturday morning. And y'all, that is like a gym membership right there. And you will get these for free. These will come with your welcome pack. And every month that you reorder, you will get those links. So we want to help you. We want to help you, y'all, on your journey to health and happiness. And we're trying to make it super simple for y'all with your supplements and your lifestyle. So, turn those habits into a lifestyle. We're here to help you do that. Another blessing, this is the last thing before I open it up for questions. Another blessing, y'all, that Plexus has brought is financial blessing. And I cannot stress this enough. This has changed my family's life. Listen, if you're like, I don't need any extra cash, okay, but you know some people who do. Or guess what? The church needs it. Give it to the church. But look, everybody can use extra cash, okay, y'all. So right now, I just love and adore Plexus because there's referral cash back. So if you refer a friend, and they purchase a welcome pack, 1 friend, that's $30, 3 friends, that's $410, y'all. And you see the amounts. Okay. This is insane. And this is cash. This is not like, oh, and free product. This is cash. And you will get an email asking you how you want your cash, and then you choose where you want it. It can go right into your bank account. Okay. And ask the person who invited you to this call how to do that. We make it super simple. We do these calls every Wednesday. Next Wednesday, Dr. Tiffany Wilson is leading that call. It's a testimony call. People will be sharing different testimonies. I love and adore Dr. Wilson. She is an assistant principal She's also a rock star on our team, and she's going to do a great job next Wednesday. It's the same Zoom code, y'all, same Zoom ID, and we do these every Wednesday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. So take advantage of these referrals that Plexus is offering you. Invite them to these calls. Ask the person who invited you, hey, send me the graphic for this, next event. At the beginning of each month, we have the graphics for all the events for that month. So we have the graphic for next week already. So ask for it and invite some friends, okay? And then take advantage of this July special. And I'll stop sharing right now so that I can find out if we have any questions. So I'm opening up the chat to see if we have any questions. And also, you can go ahead and unmute yourself if you have any. If you don't feel comfortable unmuting yourself and asking out loud, feel free to put this in the chat. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Leslie, I'm not sure if I understand your question. What if a new person hasn't seen results yet? Can they share? Should they wait? Oh, you mean like for the referral? If you mean for the referral, you should share right away. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you said yes. Okay, so Leslie asked a good question. Leslie was like, okay, you want to take advantage of these referrals. Should you wait until you have your own results? No, y'all, take advantage of these referrals now. You can use our examples, you can use our testimonies. And listen, a lot of people, it takes a while. A lot of people have different it takes different times. For some people, they experience changes right off. For other people, it takes a while. It just really depends on the person. I've seen people who started Plexus and felt a change, seen a change in 1 week. And then I've seen other people who have, it took like 5-6 months for them to have those visible changes. They felt different, they felt changes, but that visible change. So I encourage everyone who starts Plexus to start sharing right away. That will also help your success. So there is no denying, y'all, when you have friends doing this with you, you're more likely to continue doing it. So when I first got started with Plexus, my first 2 weeks, I had my first 6 friends. I was like, come on, y'all, let's do it. They had a special just like this. And I knew how I was feeling just like in those first couple of days, how much my energy was improving. I'm one of those people who did start feeling results early on, but they got better and better and better as the months went on. But listen, there are a lot of people, y'all, as soon as they purchase their welcome pack, they find some friends to do this with them. And they're like, hey, look at my friend Rhea's story. Look at my friend Dana's story. Look at my friend Janine's story. Look at my friend Leslie's story. So we're not saying, act like you have testimony. No. Like we're not in that business. We're saying share other people's testimonies, and ask your friends, your family. It's super simple to get 3 people, y'all. It really is. Your mom, your coworker, your best friend, to get this, say, hey, I need some accountability partners. I want to do this. I want to make a change. I want to do these online classes, and I don't want to be in that square by myself. I want you to be in the square next to me. So come on, do this with me. Super simple. Don't wait. Do it now. Janine said, I didn't have my products yet. Yes, Janine, exactly. So no, do not wait. That's what makes it more fun. Get some friends now, and you'll be more successful too if you have your friends doing it with you. Great question, Leslie. All right. Oh, and then I see Lorna said, yes, it will upset your stomach. I guess Lorna took the X Factor Plus on an empty stomach. So take it with food, y'all. Take it with food. It is a super potent multivitamin. It works. It works. I've seen a change in my hair, my skin, my nails, my energy. So my mom and my dad, they love their X Factor Plus. They're in their 70s or in their mid 70s. They love it because they said it gives them added energy, gives them a little boost of energy. And also they can walk. They live in Louisiana. They say they can walk outside and not just hit them. The sinus and allergies just hit them. They can tell if they don't take their X Factor Plus, they can tell when they walk outside because their sinuses aren't as clear. So just another little tidbit. It's all connected, y'all. Change your gut, change your life, man. So does anyone else have any questions? Well, I guess we did good, y'all. So if you like me, as soon as this call stops, you're going to think of 10 million questions. And that's okay. We will still answer them for you. Reach out to the person who invited you tonight and let them know any questions you have, and we will help answer them for you, okay, and get you started. But make sure to reach out to the person who invited you. We have a promo code that we want to use on you to get an added 10% off of your products, okay? All right, y'all. So that concludes our call tonight. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate you. I hope everyone has a wonderful, well Wednesday, and we will have the recording if you need to share this with friends. Okay. All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night. Thank you, Rhea.
Good night, Tiffany. Thank you.
Bye, Rhea.
Bye, y'all.